Hello, this is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to another game of Ruse. While we were searching for the expansion for this, we found out it's not actually on Steam anymore, which is kind of bizarre. It just disappeared, so we can still play it, but apparently you can't buy it. You might be able to get it through Ubi still, I don't know, but yeah, that happened. And I've never seen a game just disappear from Steam. It's kind of interesting because I was investigating on the forums afterwards, and even the developers of the game didn't know it had been taken down. But apparently the license that Ubi had with Valve just expired and they chose not to renew it. So, bummer, because it's a great game. So, what are we doing this time? This time we are going to do a 3 versus 2. So, 3 hard AIs versus Tuna and I. And of course, Tuna is actually here.
Yes, I certainly am. I'm wondering whether I should move over to that other slot. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, you probably can. Yeah, you should be able to.
No, I don't think I can.
Oops, remove him.
No worries. I was just thinking for the placement on the map, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does
What I can
matter.
do is I can remove you.
Mm,
You come and sit over in that spot on the other team.
yeah. Hold on, I need to set not ready.
There.
Yeah.
Aha! Marvelous. Alright, ready?
Aimed it.
Let's do this. Oh,
yeah,
just
let's
press
do it.
launch anyway, so too late.
Let's do it.
Blitzkrieg. Uh oh. 2 prototypes and a Blitzkrieg.
They put me
And
in
they're
the middle
all
anyway.
Soviet.
Oh, Christ. Okay, well.
This might be a short game.
Oh, shit. That is not what I want. Oh, crap. I'm not allowed to swear on your channel.
You're allowed to, just not excessively.
Okay. Right. Deploy blitz capacity. We need it.
Spy. No, wrong frickin' one. Damn it. I press spy instead of radio silence. Yes, I think I probably will need that one. And quite possibly even this one. But yeah, the interesting thing with Blitz, which is what Tuna's just done, is it actually speeds up the supply convoy, so you get faster economy going.
Yeah, sometimes a good idea at the start of the game.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're going to get a bunch of you over there. I'm not seeing any aircraft yet, but one of their bases is hidden.
Prototype blitzkrieg. Was it 2 blitzkrieg in a prototype?
Yes. So there's very likely to be lots and lots of tanks.
Wow.
Which is why I've placed an AT place already.
Yeah, so have I.
The question is, do I want to just start pumping out the basic ones, or do I want to upgrade them?
That's what I'm thinking as well. But I mean, I get the advanced ones already. It's just, do I want to spend the extra money on them?
How much do yours cost?
5 and 10.
Nice.
Yeah, France stuff is so cheap.
I need to get the upgrade, which is 50.
Ouch.
I mean, the
Really?
upgrade cost is 50. I don't know how much the actual guns are.
Yeah, I know, but I don't even have to upgrade them. I could just build them. Oh, so good for me. I need to. Do we need to get some AA? No, I don't think we do.
We might do, but I'm not seeing any AA yet, so not immediately.
Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Yes, sir. To all units, radio silence now imposed.
Right, that's upgrading. Let's get some more Streltsky. We'll put them
To all units in sector, you now have blitz
over there.
capacity. Recruitment has started, sir.
Alright.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
They are
The
rolling
tension
hell.
is palpable.
Yeah.
And being the Soviets, they're going to have a lot of tanks.
Yes, they are.
An awful lot of tanks. That's fine, my AT is very nearly done.
We found an enemy supply line.
And it's done. And they still cost 10. Booyah!
That, sir. Unit production in progress.
Fact. Stick a couple over on the other side. Right, actually, what I should do is I should try and take the center.
They've got radio silence.
That's fine. Recon. Some. Stick a
I do
recon
not.
over there. And then grab 3 AAs to go here. Marvellous. That should be able to cover the bridges. And then I can use those 2 supply depots.
To all units in sector, you now have blitz capacity. Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Camouflage net deployment in progress, sir.
I would really like to get guards.
Oh, here we go.
Incoming! Nothing's attacked me yet.
Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector.
Are you going to be able to hold that?
Nope.
Building deployment completed. We don't have enough supplies. Blitz capacity has
Let's
been
build
exhausted,
one
sir.
of those over there.
Building in progress, sir.
Sorry, my upgrade's still completing.
Supply line
There we
discovered,
go.
sir. Research is complete. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout.
Oh my god.
They're infantry, so they're going to capture stuff.
Yeah.
Unit under fire. You have the coordinates. Proceed to position. Command, have your orders. Destroy target.
Bloody hell, they have super heavy tanks already.
Reports heavy fire.
Crikey.
Die.
Yeah.
HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout.
He's
in
not
this sector,
good.
sir.
He's very not good.
Negative, sir. We are
Oh.
Recruitment has started, sir. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Sir, HQ has provided us with a new route. Enemy researchers have just completed a
Come on, let's kill the tank. Thank you. Let's kill that tank.
HQ confirms that the enemy has radio
Why
blackout
are
in
you
this sector,
sending
sir.
them over there? There's no bridges.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Bizarre!
A new enemy supply line has been reported, sir. Recruitment has started, sir. Unit under
Alright.
They're retreating, sir.
No.
Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Yes, sir. Deploying camouflage nets. Unit under fire. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed. Sir, reporting losses. Blitz capacity has been exhausted, sir. Building truck destroyed on its way, sir. Yes, sir. Starting unit production.
Got guards.
Reporting. Unit
Okay, here comes their assault on me now.
retreating, sir.
Get back!
Our unit has been wiped out. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Negative, sir. We are out of supplies. Yes, sir. Starting unit production. They're retreating, sir. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed. Move to destination. Full speed. Unit reports contact with hostiles. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Sir,
Alright,
reporting
I'm leaving you to hold your front again.
Yeah, I got it.
Sir, reporting one of our units is
Well,
down. Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. Move unit into position.
oh my god, that was interesting.
Report. Unit engaging hostiles.
Alright,
Sir, our
I think I
unit
got
has been
this.
wiped out. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir. Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Sir, enemy units are refusing to surrender in this sector.
Crikey.
Reporting enemy losses.
Oh, you're AT dealing with those tanks, that's good. Let's get some more infantry.
I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that.
AT for the win.
AT for the win. It's actually their infantry that's done the most damage though.
Receiving report. Our units are
We're winning.
head to the new position, man.
Good.
Every little helps, though.
Let's put you there. Let's put you lot. I would like some more AT, please, because I am worried about the number of tanks they have.
Started, sir. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir. Unit reports enemy neutralized. Unit reports heavy fire. Yes, sir. Starting unit production. Sir, reporting losses. Camouflage net deployment in progress, sir.
This is actually quite a good game.
Infantry rush. RAT is not going to do anything with that. Oh my god.
Where?
Artillery.
Oh. Oh yeah. Destroyed my AT. Bugger! Spent too much on AT development. Could have just gone for
Heavy tanks. Of course they have super heavy tanks.
Duh.
A new ruse is at our disposal. To all units in sector, under no circumstances may
Right, let's push forwards.
confirms that the enemy has radio.
Oh my god, now they're bringing planes in.
Really?
Yeah.
Sir,
Right.
enemy has deployed a new base.
I need some troops over on that side.
Mate, I've never seen them play this well before.
Unit under fire.
No, me either. It's just because it's 3 hard Soviets and they're complementing each other very, very nicely.
Yeah, well they're doing everything, aren't they?
Yes.
We're having to counter everything.
Deployment completed.
At the moment, I can't counter their artillery.
Unit reports heavy fire.
Artillery counter is basically more artillery.
Yeah, exactly, but I can't, you know, I don't have that, so.
Production in progress.
And their artillery shooting across the entire map.
Yeah, it's the super long range ones.
Yeah.
The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector. Net camouflage has been removed. Sir, reporting losses. Commander, go to your new position. A new enemy supply line has been reported, sir. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Sir,
Haha!
our
Boom!
unit has been wiped out.
Got the jump on them there.
Depot is low on supplies. Supply depot level
Alright,
low. We've almost emptied that depot, sir.
we are still scrambling a bit, but I think I can risk this.
Supply depot nearly depleted. Receiving report, our unit has been destroyed. Reporting, unit under sustained fire.
over
Sir,
there.
reporting losses. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir. Supply depot level
Unfortunately,
low.
Soviet artillery is fairly expensive
Enemy losses, sir.
and not that great.
Oh my god, yeah, but it's peppering me.
Destroyed.
Oh, that's just one unit. That's the Katsayusha rocket launcher vehicle.
Sir, unit has been routed.
I just took out a large number of their tanks, though.
Reports damage, sir. Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector.
No, I'm going to start doing admin buildings.
Unit is giving up its position.
Hold the line!
Reporting enemy
Uh,
receiving report. Our units are
I'm getting shelled.
unit is breaking up, sir. Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, move to position and deploy structure. Sir, enemy has deployed a new base. Unit has been routed. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Unit under fire.
Eesh. Center is collapsing just a little bit.
Camouflage nets are no longer in position. This is HQ. Unit production requested.
I got quite a few nice surprise attacks from that little center point, but there's just too many of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. It's the artillery that's doing me. Well, those rocket things.
Yeah, they're getting a good number of them.
Reporting enemy losses. Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Reports confirmed. Dummy unit destroyed.
than that.
Radio silence now active.
Oh, most of the troops that they attacked me with are decoys. Interesting.
Receiving report, our unit has been destroyed.
A couple more of you over there.
Sir, our building has been destroyed. Reports confirmed.
They're actually catching us on score.
Yes, I know.
Unit reports damage, sir. Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector. Confirmed. Target destroyed.
Well, this is certainly a better game than I had expected.
Move unit into position.
Yeah, it's harder. Give you that.
Fire.
Which is good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good, but
Ah, you have some artillery of your own. Good.
finally.
Yay.
Reporting. Supply depot's cupboards are bare. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Yeah, their artillery is starting to hit me now.
Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed.
Yeah. Ah, I have AA.
Reporting. Unit under sustained
Didn't expect that now, did you?
confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector. Building deployment completed. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Unit is breaking up, sir. Reporting. Supply depot out.
That should hopefully scare off their
Camouflage has been deployed. Unit report.
Air Force for a time.
Jesus, look at all the supply trucks they've absolutely swamped across the map.
Yeah, I know. That's somewhat inevitable.
Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed.
I'm not going to be able to keep up with this.
For that, sir.
Well, I mean, possibly.
They're training. They'll be ready soon. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector.
No,
glad-
crikey, well done, chaps.
Glad they've stopped throwing tanks at us.
Yeah. Well, I just destroyed a tank rush, but yeah. Kind of.
Building deployment completed. We've almost emptied that depot, sir. Unit is giving up its position.
Ugh.
Recruitment has started, sir. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
And here comes a super heavy tank rush.
Under fire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
My entire flank has just collapsed,
The enemy has imposed radio silence.
thanks to their artillery.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire.
Yeah, both forts go in there.
Sir, reporting one of our units is down. I'm afraid we're lacking the resources for that, sir.
Aha, infantry counterattack.
Giving up its position.
Wow, infantry are surprisingly good against... Crikey, I killed 4 of them, with like 6 infantry units.
Reports heavy fire.
Go infantry.
Fire on designated target. Move to destination. Full speed. Unit has been
In fact, can you guys reach there?
is no longer being observed.
Lovely if you could.
Unit under sustained fire.
Yeah, you can.
One of our units is down.
Have it.
Report, our unit has been destroyed. Report, enemy unit destroyed. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, move to position and deploy structure. Unit under fire. Move to the indicated position. Unit is giving up its position. Squad commander, target unit at hard point. HQ confirms that
This is my forest, not yours.
receiving report. Our units are under fire.
No.
HQ confirms that the
What?
enemy has radio blackout.
Just shelling the people in my forest, and I can't handle it.
Orders to fight.
Look at my forest.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah, taking damage, which is pretty upsetting.
Here comes another infantry wave.
Forcing radio silence in this sector. Sir, HQ has
And my supply depots are empty. Yours probably are nearly as well.
technological advance. Sir,
Yeah, I have one guy up.
sir, reporting losses.
Uh-oh, here come the bombers.
Coverage are bare. HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir. Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, enemy units are refusing to surrender in this sector. Sir, reporting losses. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. Unit under fire. Sir, all units in this sector are now under radio silence.
God, that artillery is eating me up.
Heavy losses, sir. Reporting.
Yes, I remember that the artillery rush is a pretty strong offensive.
Surrender in this sector. Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector.
Okay, my flank is basically collapsed.
Reporting. Unit under sustained fire.
Great.
That's fine. I have 4 admin things up to your 0, so my economy is actually going to be stronger.
I've got one.
Yeah, I have 4,
Hmm. Oh. I
which
have
is
one.
why my flank is collapsed because I went economy first.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can claw it back. Because I suspect that their own money is now going down. I mean, this is why we were suffering so many mass attacks. It's because they're spending all of their cash on offensive, their blitzkrieg, which also means that they won't have any admin up.
They do.
Maybe 1 or 2.
They all have to. And obviously there's supply depots from the centre of the map.
Yeah.
Oh god. Alright, fall back. Don't go too crazy.
Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Camouflage has been deployed. Unit production in progress. Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Unit is breaking up, sir. The enemy just finished new military research, sir. Reporting. Unit under sustained fire. Yes, sir. To all units. Radio silence now imposed. Sir, enemy is enforcing radio silence in this sector. Move to the indicated position.
Okay.
Half of battle time reached. Unit under fire.
This is like neck and neck in terms of score.
Yeah, I know, this is crazy.
Unit under fire. Building deployment completed. Recruitment has started, sir.
They have bombers. Really? You're bringing artillery this close to me? That's a gift. Alright. Consider the counterattack a go. Thank you. Gotcha. Oh man, this is fantastic. They brought their artillery way too close to me. Admittedly, my troops are now out on the open, but they're killing their artillery. It's fantastic. And artillery is not cheap, as you may know.
I do know.
You're making me rout because you're bombarding the troops as they come in. It's not nice of you. Shouldn't do that. Yay, we caught another of their big guns. Okay, so prototype Soviet artillery is immense. Here's the way I'm reading this.
Immensely long range or just generally immense?
Just generally immense. Seems to have a really high rate of fire. And stupid range. Oh cripes, look through that town. Oh, they destroyed the barracks over there. That's not nice of them. How could you? There we go. Yes! Come on. Beautiful. I've just taken out a huge stack of artillery.
Excellent.
To which all I can say is, worth it. Yeah, look how our scores just jumped. Back into the fight, guys. Stop running. Yes. Thank you. Haha. Good. Whew. This is quite intense. is going to have cost them big time.
Proceed to position. Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio
I'm in trouble in the centre.
are no longer in position. Unit reports damage, sir. Receiving report.
The barracks I had over on your side seems to have disappeared.
Camouflage has been
Yes, disappeared in inverted commas is another word for got destroyed.
Well, how could you?
confirmed.
I had that entrusted to you. You know you have a stack of infantry to the left of that stack.
Yes, I know, yeah, but they're doing their thing.
Guess I'll go and bail you out again.
I'll have none of your jip.
HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir.
It's just the artillery that does me here.
I know. Their own artillery is hitting their own people at the moment.
Sir, move to position.
No, it's probably a bad spot.
HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in
That,
this
however, is
sector, sir.
acceptable.
That's a lot of artillery.
Well, silence there, and I'll have a camo there. Oh, you're doing tanks. Okay, cool.
I have to counter the infantry because they've stopped building. They stopped building tanks. Oh Christ! Well, not exactly.
Building deployment completed.
Yeah, they have IS-3s. The super heavies. And you're attacking them with lights.
Oh, I've got anti-tank guns behind them.
Okay, cool. And you have my wave of infantry to act as a bit of cover. There we go.
Receiving report. Our units are under fire. Reporting
Your
Yes, sir.
oh god, your barracks wouldn't get built because it was in an invalid location. But then my stuff got shelled, so it didn't matter in the end.
Unit production in progress.
And now it's perfectly positioned to bring in reinforcements, except for the bombers.
Yes.
Unit reports heavy fire. Sir, reporting one of our units is down. A unit
Cancel
supply line has been reported.
those. Let's get that. And then it's destroyed. Fantastic!
Our units are under fire.
Why don't you build rocket artillery? God, Russia, you're just not good at this, are you?
I haven't exactly had time.
Yeah, this has been painful.
Yep, you can say that again.
I think I'm going to lose.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yes, sir. Deploy structure to location. This is a
Just as I got an airbase up to counter their air offensive.
HQ confirms that the enemy has radio blackout in this sector, sir. We don't have enough supplies. Rookies are training.
Do they bomb your base?
I'm dead, yeah. I'm out.
Great.
The only thing I have left is nothing.
Nothing.
We are short of supplies.
Right, so...
Move unit into position.
So I have 13 minutes to hold and win.
Yes, well you have 4 admin buildings. So, in total they have 3, 3 and 3.
Report indicates heavy losses, sir. Receiving report.
Plus the supply depots that are still going.
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon. They're retreating, sir.
So you can't outproduce them.
Unit is down. Unit reports damage, sir.
And their rocket artillery absolutely bums. So, good luck with that.
Thank you! Much obliged.
Enemy supply line. Unit reports damage, sir.
You know, I like to be helpful.
Oh yeah, clearly.
Sir, intelligence have identified an enemy base. Sir,
You guys are going to get attacked on the side. Great.
in this sector.
See, what I was hoping to do was get some Sturmviks out and then use them as anti-artillery. Never really got the opportunity.
Squad commander, target unit and following orders. Head to the new position, man. Unit reports heavy fire. You have your target. Destroy.
I can't believe they all rolled as Russia.
Retreating, sir.
Yeah, I know, that was kind of insane.
In fact, it's prototype, Blitzkrieg prototype, which just couldn't be any better.
Yeah.
Wiped out. Receiving report. Our unit has been destroyed.
Jesus.
Unit reports damage, sir. Reporting. Unit flee. Sir, our building has been destroyed. Sir, it's been confirmed. The enemy has imposed radio silence in this sector.
That rocket artillery is disgusting.
Yep.
We are short of supplies. Unit production in progress. Sir, intelligence has
Bombers out.
identified an enemy base. Receiving report. Our units
Unfortunately, the bombers are quite cheap.
Sir, our unit has been wiped out. Sir, reporting losses. Unit has walked into an ambush.
Oh, we have no recon over there.
Look at that.
Damage, sir.
Come on,
Ugh.
$1 more, thank you. Let's have a recon there. Now they're shelling my base.
Yeah, you're in
Fantastic.
trouble now.
Right, where is their artillery? Oh, they
It's all-
bastards blew up my air base.
Yeah.
That was my hope. That was my last hope. I was going to roll out a bunch of bombers and then just go on a bombing spree against the artillery that they've been using. It being a fairly solid counter, but not solid enough. And here come their second round of bombers, which I can now not defend against. I have a one fighter. Oh, now they're building fighters.
I'm more worried about these artillery, mate.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about the artillery, but there's not much I can do about them, and the bombers can decimate my infantry. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have any of those. That's not really worth building. All I can do is churn out infantry and just hope. Yeah, I can't win. I'm gonna have to say that this is a GG.
It is a GG. Might as well let them steamroll you.
Huh. I have not lost a game like that for a long time.
No, neither have I. Oh.
My bonus streak, it's down to 0.
No. I didn't do anything.
I haven't even looked at the overview. I did more than you. I
Well,
lost
you lasted more than me.
more than you. I killed loads more than you. What were you doing?
I bore the brunt of everything at the start.
Yeah, they had more money because of the trucks. They doubled my income. In fact, why was my income so low even compared to yours?
You had more income than me.
Overall, but look at the amount of income my trucks brought in. 600. That's half what you had.
That's because I had the empty space to the right as well.
Oh, okay.
So I spent my money on that.
Yeah, and the AI was just able to push forwards.
Mhm.
That was kind of harsh.
It was very harsh.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this game, please do hit us with a like. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. So goodbye from Tuna.
See you later.
And from me, we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.